So we've been a regular customer of Paul's vids for years now, but as sad as it is to say, this is basically the end. This is the final project of his that we have to talk about. Rolly the Coach. This is going to be a pretty short episode to be honest, but what can I say?
Rolly's had a migraine all day. And oh no, here comes his friend Billy the Boy Racer.
Hi, Rolly!
And his girlfriend, Sarah Subwoofer.
Okay, I know the whole biofusing concept is as far-fetched as it is, but a subwoofer? Seriously? Who wants to be a subwoofer? God, that name subwoofer sounds like a sex position for furries.
Hey, how's it going?
Comedy gold right there.
It's a beautiful day on the island of Sodor. Everyone's outside, enjoying the sunshine. Even Rolly's enjoying his day.
Yeah, he looks super thrilled to be here.
The sun is out, and he hasn't a care in the world.
Don't worry, Rolly. They'll have to answer to God one day.
Now he's so angry. Moments of levity actually cause him pain.
Hell yeah, Steve Buscemi. That's my guy.
Did you know that he was a firefighter during 9/11?
Yes, Joe. Wow, tell me something I don't know. What's next? You're gonna tell me about how Vigo broke his toe when filming The Two Towers?
Gives him headaches. Happiness for that gentleman hurts.
I've never seen this movie, so I don't get the joke.
Rolly tried to register to vote, but he's been told that legally he isn't human, and therefore can't vote.
Why'd they go and do that? I thought biofuse engines didn't like to vote.
Oh well, Rolly, hopefully your dreams of a renationalised railway will... Hang on. What the fuck?
Even the narrator can't fucking believe this shit. That's what the main character privilege does for you.
Rolly's party didn't win the election, and Rolly's dreams of a renationalised railway have been dashed. Well, look on the bright side, Rolly. Maybe you'll be sold to a reputable railway franchise. Oh.
Hey, I mean, it's better than being on the Fat Fox Railway.
Rolly's not his usual happy self today. His paintwork's getting old, it's starting to peel off, and he looks like shit.
The narrator really is taking no prisoners, is he?
But wait, here's his friend Barry the Painter!
Barry the Painter, I'm not a good.
Yeah, I'd trust him to paint for me.
Don't worry, Rolly. We'll have this sorted in no time. There. What do you reckon, Ro? Give us a sign. Oh.
To be fair, it's not like Rolly was using that mouth anyway.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I mean, like, he doesn't talk. He's always quiet.
Little suggestive there.
Next, we have 2 episodes that are no longer on the channel. They exist as re-uploads now.
It's a very hot day on the island of Sodor, and Rolly's train's been held up for an hour.
Phew.
I say, what a scorcher.
And oh no, here comes Brownie, the stinky engine.
I like how this guy is basically the off-brand version of Whiff.
How's it going?
Bloody hell, that stinks.
Same old.
Well, I never.
No worries.
Oh well, Rolly, thank goodness he didn't stay for long. Oh.
Okay, where's he going with all that sewage? Why near a residential area?
It's half term, and Rolly's train is full of kids, dropping food everywhere. wiping their noses on the furnishings, peeing on the toilet seat, leaning out of the window.
That's his own fault, honestly. No sympathy for me. Oh boy, this one's gonna be spooky.
It's Halloween night, and Rolly's prepared for any troublemakers.
He looks real terrified.
Trick or treat! Yay!
Thanks, Rolly.
Bye-bye, Rolly. Thanks.
Bye.
See ya, Rolly.
I guess Rolly has a soft spot for kids.
Well, that was an uneventful night. The local kids went home happy, and Rolly wasn't vandalised. Oh.
Uncalled for? Seriously, he gives them candy and that's the thanks he gets? And sure enough, we have the obligatory Christmas special as well.
It's Christmas Eve, and Rolly's very excited about the annual Railway Christmas party tonight.
Sorry, Rolly, but the party's been cancelled. No one was interested in going.
Was that really the best excuse you could come up with?
Oh, Rolly, have you heard? There's no party tonight. Well, never mind. I'm off for an early night. Visiting family in the morning. Ta-da!
What family does an engine have?
Oh, hello, Rolly. Shame the party's off, isn't it? Oh well, I'm off home. See you Boxing Day.
Don't you sleep in the same shed? Where would home be for you? Oh, right. And look, I know some know-it-all is going to comment, this isn't canon with Shed 17. It's a joke, alright? Although Rolly cameos in Project G1, so maybe it is, huh? Ever thought about that? Geez, speaking of Shed 17. What the fuck? They're off the tracks? Did All Engines Go Writers have input? First Welsh coal, now this. Fernand needs rehab.
That's right.
Honestly, this party sounds a little too wild. Maybe Rolly not being invited was a blessing in disguise.
What was I drinking last night?
I'm never drinking again.
That's what they all say.
Oh, God, no. Tell me we didn't.
No fucking way. Edward vomits on her and he was still able to pull? Talk about Riz. I guess Mavis wanted to see why they call him Old Iron, if you know what I mean.
Thank God we're not working today. We could sleep this off.
Look at Diesel's face back there, it's so tiny.
Merry Christmas, Rolly.
Damn, he actually smiled. I guess it was a Christmas miracle.
Well, good morning, sleepyhead.
Gay!
Of course the ball hits him in the face. The world just shits on Rolly.
Rolly's very excited. He's been saving up for 4 years and he's managed to buy a ticket to see England play in the World Cup. Finally, he gets to see his sporting heroes in action. This is Rolly's dream come true. Nothing can spoil this day.
These guys are so talented they can have percussion despite only playing trumpets. You know, there's like hundreds of empty seats behind you, Rolly. Why not move to one of them? Actually, how the hell does a railway coach manage to sit in a stadium anyway?
Rolly's feeling very depressed today. Oh, who cares?
Oh, well, this is just marketing for Project G1. Next.
Rolly's very excited. Today he gets to work with another engine. Hello, Rolly. I am delighted to be working with such a splendid coach.
Diesel actually being nice for once. I guess if Diesel 10 can go from being a bloodthirsty psychopath to a kind and helpful friend, anyone can change. Except for George. That guy's irredeemable.
Here comes James. You just know he's gonna take the piss.
Alright, Diesel, you smelly bastard!
Hey James, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry.
Just told me your mum with 12 coaches, a rusty boiler, on Dennery.
Honestly, pretty valid crash out. Speak of the devil, I was just talking about Diesel 10.
Well, me.
Why he decided to throw the guy who didn't even say anything to him instead of the guy who's actually being an asshole is anyone's guess. You know, as chronically unlucky as Rolly seems to be, the fact he landed perfectly on the tracks is like Powerball level luck.
Phew, well that was lucky, wasn't it, Rolly? Oh, bollocks.
I guess if you're British, maybe you'll have a better understanding, who knows.
The creature is wanted for a murder he didn't commit. Diesel is believed to be dead, and he must let the world think that he is dead, until he can find a way to control the raging spirit that dwells within him.
Diesel 10 smash!
It's morning, and the engines are discussing who gets to work with Rolly today.
Don't look at me. I'm better off with Annie and Clarabelle. He's too quiet.
I don't want to work with him. He's so pompous.
Go fuck yourself, Gordon. You are the last person who should be using the word pompous.
Yeah, all he does is stare at you all day.
I can't work with him. He's so off-putting.
Thought you liked him in the last episode.
Well, I'm not working with him. He's such a weirdo.
Well, what a bunch of rude engines.
I like how it sounds like the narrator was about to drop the worst slur imaginable, but just stops himself just in time.
It's a good job Rolly's not around to hear this. Oh, no, there he is.
Rolly has to be used to this by now, but it doesn't get any easier.
It's Mrs. Kindly, whistled Thomas. Peep, peep, happy Christmas. Thomas always felt better for seeing her. Christmas just wouldn't be Christmas without Mrs. Kindly.
Kindly my ass. I hope that old bat gets a heart attack shoveling snow.
Every weekday morning, Rolly is greeted by little Timmy on his daily commute to school.
Good morning, Rolly.
Aw, what a nice young chap.
Hey, Rolly. Stupid coach. Why don't you go back to where you came from?
So I know the 70s counterculture adopted that symbol as a means of protest, but that's still gonna bite him in the ass hard if he tries to run for public office. Or maybe not, honestly, seeing the shit people get away with these days.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to hear that, do I? Right, well, I'll be there in 30. Now that this train has finally decided to turn up.
How this is Rolly's fault, I have no idea.
I know you're not responsible for the quality of the railway sandwiches, but you're on the front line of this operation, and I expect you to action my complaint.
Damn, he really is just gonna blame Rolly for everything. I'm surprised in all this time they never tried to phase out Rolly for a newer coach.
Hello, Rolly. It's nice to see a familiar face.
Fuck yeah, Rolly. Finally. Finally, he takes some power into his own control and doesn't let the world kick him around. Unfortunately, that's the end of Rolly. I guess maybe legal action was taken for the assault against an elderly man. And at least for now, maybe that's the end of Paul's vids. While he does have a few other videos, are they really worth talking about? I think we've milked this cow dry enough by now. If Paul makes a substantial amount of new stuff, maybe we can come back, but honestly, his stuff takes a good while to release. Anyway, see you all next time.